you know is frustration does develop into something called anger. It's a different phase of it. It's its companion that comes along. And the fact of being frustrated, what that does, it gives you the feeling or the emotion of not being able to succeed in something. Frustration causes you to not get something done. And so what happens with frustration, as I've been telling you about all these other fear and everything else, frustration has two buddies. The buddies are the two A's, anger and anxiety. And when frustration comes, the anger boils. And so I'm going to let you know of a secret, and that is, sometimes when frustration takes hold, you find yourself losing patience. Yeah. And when you lose patience, you snap, and snap may be a good way of saying it. You shout or you express what you feel, and it comes out vigorously, let's say that, very strong. And so frustration gets in and says, anger, come on, I'm in. I got a place, I found a crack in the armor, I'm there. And so then anger comes in, and people are all around you getting the wrath of you. And they're hearing it, they're experiencing it. And in your mind, you're like, I really don't want to be like this. And as soon as someone comes, rah, rah, and then you're ready to go back because you're frustrated. Yeah. And the frustration may or may not be caused by that person. Right. But they get the joy of experiencing how you feel at that time. And so, and a lot of times it may be they come at the wrong moment. They just stepped in the room all the time. They just step in the room and it's like, oh, you're here. Boom. And they're like, what did I do? And so you have to try to find a way to smile and say, I'm sorry. Sometimes you can't do it right then, but just clean it up when you can, right? And so anger comes in and they begin to team up. And so when you get to the point that you feel like you're pressed for time, whether it is your life, whether you've achieved what you thought you would do in life, or there's something else you need to get done, especially when a time constraint, then the two of them call the other A, which is anxiety. And then anxiety comes in. And then anxiety begins to speak to you about the time, you're behind schedule, and it begins to speak to you about uncertainties. How is this going to work? When is it going to come? What are they really going to do? Are they going to do it the way that I think they should do it? I have no control over this. And so when they work together, the two A's along with frustration, it has a physical impact on you. Because you're always antsy, you're always hyper, you're always angry. You always feel like no matter what, you just want to express.